All of the information for this course can be found online. To access it, head to your favorite web browser. I'll be using Google Chrome. The easiest way to access this course is to Google the course homepage and click on the correct link to the departmental course page. Once you get there, bookmark this page to make it easier to access. This is a page you should be accessing almost daily, so you may want to put it in your bookmarks bar, or any other place that you can find it. As you can see, there's a ton of really valuable information found on the homepage. In this video, I'm only going to go over those links that are crucial to your success in this course. After, be sure to go through the entire page on your own. This course is split into 4 sections: for new and prospective students, for enrolled students, help, and guidelines. The first section contains introductory information. It introduces you to your instructor and TAs for the term and has all of the course information, including a roadmap, a sample module, details regarding evaluation, learning outcomes, and course goals. The second section contains information for students enrolled in the course. These are links that you'll be accessing most days, including information for getting set up for the course, a link to Canvas, a link to the ePortfolio, a schedule, and learning goals. The third section contains helpful hints, a glossary, some examples, and frequently asked questions. If you're having issues with the course, be sure to read the frequently asked questions prior to emailing a TA or instructor. The fourth and final section contains some general guidelines for the course. Everyone should be aware of these guidelines, but be sure to read through them to remind yourself of them and to ensure you're not breaking any rules that could result in disciplinary actions. I'll be going through some of the really important pages. The first is the evaluation page. Most of the information on the evaluation page is relatively self-explanatory, but there are a couple very important points I would like to highlight. The first is the point diagrams. When clicking the link to see the diagrams, be sure to click on the correct term. The point diagrams show how much each part of the course is worth. The first 3 themes are worth 230 points each out of a total of 1,000, and the last theme is worth 60 points. Within those themes, the weighting of each module is shown. It's a good idea to look at the points for each module, as it gives an idea of how your time should be allotted. On the second row, just before the final exam, you can see the optional ePortfolio. It is worth 60 bonus points. I'll get back to that in just a moment. As you can see, there are a lot of different parts that make up your overall grade. No one assessment, other than the midterms and the final exam, is worth a huge chunk of your grade. If you miss a quiz or do badly on one assignment, it's not a big deal. Just don't make a habit of it or you'll fall behind in the class. Max possible points gives detailed information on the maximum number of points you can achieve for the themes. The rubric links give a thorough breakdown on how to receive the best marks for your responses on Canvas. The rubrics give you great advice for forming your responses. This is the rubric for writing your own question for Step 3. You can access the rubric for Step 10 from the evaluation page. The rubric for Step 3 provides examples of poorly developed questions as well as well-developed questions. It also provides questions to ask yourself before submitting responses to ensure that you have all of the required information in a clear, concise format. The first couple of times you tackle these steps in the course, go back to these rubrics and ask yourself if you answered the question and adhered to what the rubric suggests. This will help your grades on these assessments. Starting in summer 2018, there is a bonus component to this course. The ePortfolio is completely optional, but highly recommended. For more information on it, return to the course homepage and click on the ePortfolio link. There are no makeup assessments for missed work, except in extraordinary circumstances. So, if you miss a quiz or an assignment due to sickness or vacation, or any other reason, the marks from the ePortfolio can be used to compensate and bump your mark up. This means that if you have to miss an assessment, it's not the end of the world. It won't affect your ability to finish the course with a high grade if you are doing the ePortfolio. The midterm exams in this course are completed online, but the final exam will be done in person. This is the only time it is required that you meet in person for this course. You will receive emails regarding the exams at a closer date. In order to pass the class, you must pass the individual portion of the final exam, as well as earn a total course grade of at least 50%. I'm now going to take you through the Getting Started page. On the Getting Started page, you will find general information for setting yourself up for success in this course. First, there's information regarding accessing a campus-wide login if you don't already have one. There are some helpful videos, including this one, to ensure you know how each component of the course works. And at the bottom of the page, you'll see information regarding Canvas, which is where you'll find all of the assessments for this course, as well as information on the department course webpage. Now onto the course schedule. It's one of the most important links you can access from the home page. Be sure to click on the schedule for the current term. The course schedule is downloadable, so be sure to download it and check it frequently. I recommend that you print it out and hang it somewhere where you'll see it every day. The schedule is fixed, meaning it will not change throughout the semester, so ensure that you're checking it and have a good idea of when things are due. Although a lot of the assessments overlap to allow you some flexibility in timing, the deadlines are very strict. If something is due at 10 p.m. on a Monday, it must be completed and submitted before that, no exceptions. The opening and closing dates and times for everything are visible in the schedule and color-coded to make it even easier not to miss a deadline. As you can see, the course is scheduled into parts, 3 themes with 4 modules each, and then an application unit to combine everything learned. And now we'll look at learning goals. All of the modules are found on Canvas. For an introduction to Canvas, you can watch the videos that can be found on the Getting Started page. Canvas is really only used for assessment purposes. Everything testable is open source on the course webpage. Modules on Canvas link to the learning goals, but they are also easily accessible from the course webpage. So, if Canvas was to go down the night before an exam, you can still study everything that you need to know. This is what the learning goals look like. It looks like a ton of information. However, not all of it is crucial to know for the exam. Only the things that directly answer the learning goals will be examinable material. For example, this page has information about what happens to the human body when exposed to reduced oxygen levels due to high altitudes. Does this answer the learning goal? Absolutely. It also has information about other solutions to allow us to survive at high altitudes as well, such as oxygen masks, pressurized plane cabins, among others. Does this answer the learning goal? Not really. As well, remember to always look at the diagrams and photos as well as their captions, as that could also have information that answers the learning goal. That covers the really important information on the homepage. I recommend going through everything on this page to make sure that you're well prepared for this course. Good luck this term!